You're recording, sir? You can talk, that's fine.
Alright, I'm recording, Spencer.
Right. So we are back at it again today. New video, finally. I was sick all last week. Basically Tuesday, Wednesday. Literally, I posted a video last Monday. I was sick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Worked out Saturday. Squatted and did leg press. Got so lightheaded I almost died. Just kidding, that's a little exaggerated. But yeah, so I hit the road from the gym and then I worked out Monday. I felt good, so I'm like, alright, let's get a new video up. So today we're going to be talking about the squat because as you guys know, and if you don't know, now you know, elbow injury, messed up. So past 6 months I've devoted all my workouts to improving my squat. And so, because my squat used to be really, really weak, which is really bad because I used to be top heavy, and now I'm really trying to grow my legs and make sure my legs are dominant. So one thing I want to talk about in the squat is proper depth. So one thing that I see a lot of people, especially beginners, do is they'll get on their bar and they'll squat, and all right, say this is you, this is your lower half of your body, this is your, no, this is below your knee, and then this is above your knee. So this is like your quads, and this is like your shins or whatever. And then this is 90 degrees, which is parallel, and then past that is depth. And a lot of people will come down to like here, and then they'll go back up. So I'll show you. So they'll get under the bar, and they'll get ready. And then what they do is you go like to here, and then they're back up. And it's like, that wasn't, you're not hitting your depth. So you want to get past that 90-degree mark where you're hitting your depth all the way down here and creating an efficient squat. Because if you're not hitting your depth and you're not creating that efficient squat, then you're not making, one, you're not doing the squat right, so none of your lifts count. You can be doing 500 pounds, but if you're not hitting depth, it does not count. And two, you're not getting the most bang for your buck. Your quads are not going to be as strong and as aesthetic as they could be. So yeah, I'm going to talk about 2 stretches today that will really improve your depth and making sure that you're hitting your depth, because 2 things that a lot of people struggle with is their ankle mobility and their hip mobility. So ankle dorsiflexion is basically how loose your ankles are and how far your knees can go past your toes. So the ideal ankle dorsiflexion that you want to have, how mobile your ankles are, is you want to be able to come to a wall, your thumb and then your whole hand is right around there, and you want to be able to touch the wall while keeping your heel on the ground. And even I struggle with that, so I have to increase my ankle dorsiflexion. And if you're not able to do that, then your ankles are probably really, really tight, and it restricts you from hitting depth. Another thing that restricts you from hitting your depth is tight hips. And so when you go down, you feel that pinching sensation right here in your hips, and that's causing you not to be able to go down as far as you possibly can. And you're going down 3 inches and then back up, and it's not proper squat. So I'm gonna go over 2 stretches that I think have really helped me increase my ankle mobility and my hip mobility. That will really help increase your squat depth and your squat form. And yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys there right now. So let's go.
Whee!
How long is that? Like 10 minutes?
4.
Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention is if you have really bad ankle mobility, your body will naturally try to increase that ankle mobility by compensating. So if your ankles are not able to go past your toes like they should, and you're not able to hit depth on your squat, in order to hit depth on your squat, what your knees are going to do is they're going to collapse like that. And that's not efficient for your squat, because that'll give you a lot of knee pains and that'll really mess up your joints. So if you have knee pains, then it might be something related to your ankle mobility, like if you feel pains in your knees while you're squatting, because your body likes to compensate, and as you're going down, knees cave in, and that's how you're able to create that form. I mean, not that form, that depth. And yeah, we're gonna get rid of all that today. So I'll show you the stretches right now, and yeah.
Obviously.
Okay. So in order to do these stretches, you need a band, a resistance band. Now, if you don't have a resistance participant, there's other stretches to do that will increase your ankle mobility and increase your hip mobility, but I like the resistance band ones the most. They feel the most comfortable for me, and I feel like they have the biggest effect on me. So yeah, I like to use a resistance band. This is like only $15 on Amazon, so it's not a big deal, you know. So yeah. You're gonna get the band wrapped around, and then you're gonna create tension on that band. So you're gonna get as much tension as you can. Oh shit, too much tension. And that's right about where you want the band to go, like almost right on top, right around here. That's where you want that band to be on your foot. Now pull against your ankle, creating that resistance that will increase your ankle mobility. And so once that band is set in place, you're gonna get on your knee and you're just gonna be going in and out of it. In and out. And you're gonna do that about like 10 to 12 times for about 2 to 3 sets on each ankle. And then yo, what's going on, guys? So I'm doing a quick little voiceover thing right now, and one thing that I forgot to mention while doing a stretch is making sure your heel stays on the floor. So if your heel comes off the floor, it takes the whole purpose of the stretch away and it won't work as effectively and as efficient as it should be. So make sure your heel is staying on the floor as you're doing a stretch. So for the hip mobility, you're gonna bring it all the way up in your hip, create that resistance towards the side, stands up on your hip, pulling towards the side, pulling laterally, and you're just gonna work your knee in and out, in and out. And doing this about like 10 to 12 times on each leg for 2 to 3 sets, before and after your leg workouts. That will really help loosen up these hips right here if you have a pinching sensation, and help you be able to hit your depth when you're squatting. So those are my 2 favorite mobility exercises as of right now. Increasing your ankle mobility, increasing your hip mobility, making sure you're able to hit depth on that squat, because technically if you don't hit depth then it doesn't count. Like no matter how much weight you're squatting, you can have 800 pounds on you, world's strongest man, but if you don't get past that 90-degree mark, then it doesn't count. So make sure you're hitting your depth, make sure your form is good, make sure you're stretching, and make sure you're increasing that ankle and hip mobility, and you'll be good to go. I'm already tired from talking so much. I'm gonna go eat Chipotle with my friend Luke. Alpha League dropped today, I'm super excited. Christian Guzman's dad commented on my picture, that's crazy. Yeah, so this video is probably going to end here. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys learned something today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm the front Luke.
Hey, did you get your driver's license yet?